Hello, Macau. How you doing? Good to see you, mate. Yep, doing well, thank you very much. Try to get some more buying contracts done. Quite a big field, this one. Doing hay bales on this one. I do like the big M mower. Hello, Bison, how you doing? Nope, not yet. Not yet, we haven't. I keep lagging. I hope the game's running alright. Yeah, not yet, Bay said. We might get some possibly tonight, and they say we're meant to get some more and Wednesday, hopefully. They might just be like heavy showers rather than a steady rain, which we need for the farmers. Okay, thanks, Basehead. Yep, exactly. Flash floods then. That's what they're saying. They're saying that'll just run off the top of the ground. Because the ground is as hard as concrete. But for the farmers, we need a steady rain. For quite a few hours. But unfortunately, it's one of the things we can't predict the weather forecast. What's going to happen. Look at the chat. That's true. Yeah, I agree with that, Basehead. That's the problem. I do like the big mower. Yeah, this field's a big field. Could do some hay bales on this one for the contract. I like to have a wide headland so then it's more easy to turn. We turn round at the ends of the field. Won't take me long to get it done though. Be a good thing when Giants fix the contracts, the game maker, so because you mostly get like grass contracts. Whereas before you get harvest and fertilise and plough and spraying off the weeds. I read a story about the farmers are being told not to harvest it because of fire risk. Oh, why is? Yeah, they have to be careful. Everybody's sort of finished now, base head, to be honest. Most people have. Just got a few spring crops to harvest, some of them. I know a lot of farmers have got water tankers and that in the field and sprayers with water in. Some are actually cultivating around the borders of their fields, especially where there's houses and properties and stuff, just in case, because all you want is a spark. Like down my way, a baler, a spark flew up on off a pickup reel on the baler, hit a stone that sparked, and the baler and that completely burnt out, I think, in the tractor. Also, another farmer who I watch on YouTube down in the UK, he was trying to put the fire out because it was spreading towards a neighbouring farm and some buildings, and they had a brand new Valtra tractor, and the heat from the fire, some flames come up and burnt a hole in the plastic, because the diesel tanks on modern tractors are only plastic, and that melted the diesel tank, and guess what happened? That all ignited, and Luckily the guy got out of it okay, so he was safe and well, but the tractor went up, and the little cultivator thing what you had on the back, subsoiler thing, went up, all black. Sea long draw eye. Hey Jay, the drift boy, how you doing? Irish farmers. Yeah, I watch Grassman. I got one of their hoodies as well. One of their hoodies and a t-shirt. I love their merchandise. No farm and no food, no future. I think that's what they got on the back of them. Mine are embroidered on the back. Because I like wearing them when I went to one or two agricultural shows. Yeah, welcome in anyway, yeah, Jay, the drift boy. I'll just call you Jay if it's alright. My son has got a Grassman's poster on his wall. They all signed up for him. He's never met them, but our friend, obviously we're from the UK, our friend, we've got 2 or 3 friends that live in Ireland, and he, I can't think of what the female girl is in Grassman. She signed, they all signed it, I think. Donkey. I'd love to meet him one day. He's awesome. I love watching Grassman. I think it's at a T7 they got a New Holland, I think, in memory of this little lad. This little boy died of cancer. And I think they got a tractor in his memory, I think. One of us got a flag on it. I like the one episode I watched. I like this when Donkey, he picked up this girl. She's a country singer in Ireland, and he strapped her guitar to the little sort of low loader trailer on the back. And she went for a tractor ride there with him. That might have been to do with a charity, I think it was. That's cool. I don't mind doing bales in the game, to be fair. I like doing high-end silage. I've driven quite a few things in real life farming, but I've never ever driven. Obviously, because we didn't have a large acreage of grass, but I'd love to drive one of these Crown Big M's in real life. Awesome machines. I'll let it come over to our island, I reckon. Had to learn how to operate one first though. I like it when they fill the bunkers up using all the old big gear and that. When they use the loading shovels to push them up. Kinda cool. Just pick up these little old misfits. I'll get this out of the way really. I think I'll be alright there. But remember to save the game every so often. I think I'll put on auto save every 15. Don't know what this will do a time. Avoid. See you in a minute. Do the middle first, I think. I'll leave the headlands to the field because I don't want to run over it. That's a pity you didn't have to tether the hay like you do in real life several times. That was the only thing I didn't really get right in Farm Sim 19. They used to just have to leave it and the sun would dry it out and turn it into hay without tethering it, which would never happen in real life farming. You have to turn it. One of the nice things about 19 was it had to be dry before you could before you could buy that. Hi Adrian Skyman, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. No, I do play other games like shooter games, GTA and that, but I don't play it on here because I'm like a sort of parental channel, if you know what I mean. Yeah, not at the minute, Adrian. In the future, I'll try and look into doing some, you know, non-sort of 18 plus games. I've got quite a few other games that I play, but when I'm not streaming, but they're not really suitable for streaming, if you know what I mean. What sort of games do you mostly play, Adrian? Sports games, adventure games, or Yeah, I played this game since, well, not since FS13, Farm Sim. My son played FS13 and then I played a bit of FS13. It was very arcadey. And then they brought FS15 out. I started playing it then in 2015. And then they normally bring one out every 2 years. Like 17 they brought one out, 19 they brought one out. But obviously with the coronavirus and stuff, when the coronavirus and it hit, they didn't bring out a 21 version. They waited till 22, and I think they were waiting also for next gen consoles to come out. Oh, that's cool, Adrian. Nice one. You have to check your YouTube out. Like, do you go as Adrian's Gaming, do you? Or... Hi Mystic, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Oh, and you got your PC back yet, Craig, or fixed? Oh, I got you. I remember you saying now. As I'm waiting on my carpet. Oh, okay, I got you, mate. 239. Okay, Adrian. Yeah, I do get what you're saying there, Adrian. Yeah, that can. That's a bit, sometimes can be a bit like eat, sleep, repeat. Yeah, and bro, like I sort of grew up round farms, so I was driving tractors and that when I was 13, 12, 13, because my dad used to be a farm manager. He used to cart the grain from the harvester and stuff. So I've been involved in farming. About 35, 40 years. 38, 40 years. I still help out on farms sometimes, occasionally, if I, you know, need help. But this year, I ain't sort of helped out for the last couple of years. But this year being just been so dry, all the farmers are finished combining now. Round my way, we didn't used to ever start combining wheat, the wheat crops, till sort of middle of August. Everybody finished sort of the end of July virtually, first week of August. The only crops they're doing now are the spring ones, which you do later anyway in the but they're even harvested the field beans and that down my way. They don't normally harvest them till end of September, beginning of October. But it's just so tinder dry, the ground where I am. They have clouded right over tonight. They're forecasting rain, but whether we'll get any, it's just going to be like downpours, I think, thunderstorms, which will just run off the top of the land, basically. We want a steady rain for a few hours, and a few days, really. So it's soak in. Because all that's going to do, really, when it rains, is just going to be like running off a concrete roadway, like it's falling on concrete. leave it there. Try to find out and get to the main. Ah, here's the main road. Oh, nice one, Craig. Yeah, I think if I, you know, obviously if I'd been born into a farm, and I only worked farming because, like I say, my father was a manager on a farm, but if I'd been fortunate enough to grow up in a farm and on a family farm, I think I'd like to have done a lot of the jobs to help out. Better check, make sure I'm going the right way here. Yep. There's normally traffic on the map. Some maps ain't, but the roads are not very wide in places, so turn the traffic off. I'm hoping I'm heading to the shop. The local store I should be, hopefully, machinery. Because I think I've got a baler here what come with the contract. Let's move that machine out of the way. We've got another field they're going to be. That's a silage contract. Well, not everybody else do what but play the game. Do you prefer to do round bales or square? I think I've got to go further down. I think it's down here. Quite a nice baler. I see Oxygen David's map look pretty good. Well, look very good as a matter of fact. Court Farms, is it called, or Courts Farms? I see he's going to have rabbits and there's different animals. He's going to have rabbits and goats. So you've got to do goat milk and cheese and stuff. Or goat milk. That'd be nice if they had milk and cheese and that in. Be pretty cool. Oh yeah, he is basehead, definitely. Yeah, I like I love his Calmston Farm. I love that one. And Sandy Bay in FS19. I hope Sandy Bay come over, actually, get converted over. I like all the extra detail and that what you put into his maps. Really nice. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. Is I'm thinking about perhaps on the, what are we today, the 15th? Perhaps on the 17th, I might do some FS17, and then on the 19th of this month I might play do some FS19. And obviously go back to 22 on the 22nd of August. But we could do yeah, I mainly just stream at Adrian, because a lot of times I play Abigail. Sometimes I'll play GTA or FIFA Football or like adventure games really. Dead by Daylight. Until Dawn, some of the horror ones. I like Aiden Jim's maps too. I think that's his name. That's his name. He done Nevada. He done and he done a Western map as well. Yeah, that's a good game. That's a good game, DayZ. That's a good game base. That's a good game base. That one is. Another game I played was a game called Heavy Rain. Silent Hill I used to play. Silent Hill. I do like a lot of the horror ones. I used to play a lot of Splinter Cell, Resident Evil, a lot of the horror games I used to play. I like the old Resident Evil ones. I played the first ones and then whatever come out, Resident Evil. Another one I like is Lara Croft. Uncharted, if anybody's heard of Uncharted. I streamed a game called Uncharted. There's quite a few different things of that. Give back at others before I die, so I like to experience in my life. What's the name of my channel? Oh, I can see where you're coming from, Adrian. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I've got an auto loading trailer base, but I'll probably load them on with a telehandler. That's what I normally do, so it's a bit more realistic. Because you can alter the bale size now, can't you? Yeah, I might pick them up like real life. I've actually got a trailer up at the store, the machinery store, what come with the contract. You know the old side loader one? We put the side of it down. I quite like the Anderson stuff as well. I don't know what to think about the Platinum DLC, the Volvo stuff and that, the logging. I don't know what everybody else think of that. What about, what's that DLC, what's coming? Is it the Vermeer? Vermeer or something, is it called, they call it? What's coming out, the baler and that? Yeah, I like watching Dagger one. I reckon that'd be quite good though, the Volvo stuff. I think I should probably buy the season pass. Because I haven't got the season pass, and the only DLC I got is I didn't get the Vineyard one. I just got the Kubota pack. I got that. Because I want to try out the passenger mod. Like if me and my son came together on farm and I want to try it out to see, that's brilliant. But I notice, I don't know if anybody else use 82 Studios vehicles. I don't know if anybody else uses 82 Studios, but you can, I notice when I tab to the vehicle, you're sitting in the back of it, you're in the back of in the canopy at the back. Yeah, I'm the same as you, Adrian. I ain't watched him for a long while. Because he tended to steer away from farming a bit. Who was that old guy he was friendly with in his series? That was Derek, wasn't it? I think I watched up until Derek went into an old people's home. And what was it, Evie or something? She got something happened. He put a barn or something up on and she didn't like it. Right close to her bungalow or something. And then that's it, Dennis. Sorry, it was Dennis. Your guard at base. Something happened. Her name was Evie or Evie. Something happened to her. Like something to do with a horse or something. I don't know if the horse threw her off. Threw her off and that she got injured. Yeah, exactly, base. And then I sort of stopped watching it after that because I thought I was getting a little bit. You know, the cottage what he lived in, he could like see her out of the window and that, looking at him from the garage. Yeah, he's too clickbait. Yeah, and I sort of, I fell out of favour with it then. I thought this was getting ridiculous. You know? Like I remember on one of the last ones what I watched as he looked out the window, the house window. That's it, and she haunted him. That's it. And he looked at the window, and then that barn what he put near her bungalow place, her cottage, that was on fire. There was a cardboard. He imagined there was a cardboard cutout of it in the garden, and then the next minute it went up in flames. And I think that was the last time I watched them. Then I thought this was getting so, you know, I probably ain't watched him for a proper episode for a couple of years or a year after when that all happened. I ain't watched it since then anyway, whenever them episodes were. They were quite a while ago now, because I don't think he do so much of that now. Perhaps his villains went down or something, so and then something happened with some seed as well, on some where they done something, they poisoned the seed or something on the farm. I thought, oh, this is that's getting ridiculous. And then how a guy was meant to have stolen the horses. What worked at the stables with Evie or whatever, or Evie, whatever her name was, Evie I think, wasn't it? Because I think he done that series, correct me if I'm wrong, did he do that series on Six Ashes? I'm sure he did. That's on Six Ashes. Hello there, Nuclear. Good to see you. Yeah, thanks for doing that. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think that tag one was on Six Ashes, I think. That was a nice map, that was. Nice map in FS19. I'm doing well there, Nuclear. Hope you're good. Thanks for asking. You can see I'm on the edge of the map here. I think I've got most of this. A little bit here. Not too much left on the ground. I think that might be grass there. Oh, that's nice. Exciting. A good testing list, is there? Yeah, 'cause I play on console, as you probably know. I think I've said before. I play on a. I think the best way out here, that way probably. Oh, nice. They sound good, they are. Nuclear. We didn't get many mods today, did we? Was it 3 on console? We got on console about 3, I think, today, 3 or 4. We don't normally get many on a Monday anyway, because understandably that's our first day back at work, so better just check, because I'm probably going the wrong way. No, I'm going the right way. No, that's good to hear then, nuclear. Yeah, I've got a bale wrap here that do all different size bales. I didn't realise that. You could get one. That's a modded one. I just wish I'd wrap the bales quicker. What do everybody else play the game on? Do everybody who play Farm Sim, do you play it on like ordinary times 1? Or I know you can play it now, is it times 3, times 5? Whereas before on console you could only, the lowest you could get at above like ordinary time was like times 5. But now they do a times 3 and stuff now. Sometimes I'll play on times 5. I'm doing silage on this one. On the other field as hay base head. The other field. What was on us hay, this one's silage. I think sometimes I just go around with cruise control on. I find that just as easy. Rather than keep starting for every bale. Yep, haylage. That's what they call it, innit? Yep, no worries there, base, no worries. You do what you gotta do, mate. This is the quickest way I find to do it. Just drive around and rather than keep stopping. I'm surprised someone in modded one what wrap them faster, but I suppose you can't wrap them too fast. I've never really adjusted the bale size. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, you mean the Anderson? I like the silage, right? Yeah, that's cool. I like that as well. That's brilliant, that is. You just lay the bales on them with a telehandler. I remember I used that on Maypole Farm. In FS22, I think. I used that in Mercury. That's another nice map. That's Alien Jim's map. I like how he made them, he's now made them for this game, the shed packs. Where you put them up and they like self-build. They're pretty cool. That won't take me long to wrap these up. I don't mind the class tractors, but I find them, they're not the best looking machines around. I prefer the combines, definitely are my favourites. The Lexion combine, brilliant. Yeah, that is good, that silage roll. I know what you're saying. That's like I still love making my own total mixed ration. So I do. On my Calmston map, I've got a building where you could put the bales in. You got 3 bays. You put silage, hay, and straw, and then it make total mixed ration. But I do like to use the mixer wagon. I do love using that on some of my maps, the mixer wagon, where you put your baler, silage in and your hay. I need a bale pusher on the front, that's what I need. I use the class silage around here on the highway being transported. Oh, nice. Yeah, I love watching YouTube on when they're on they make these big silage clamps, and they have machines, big old tractors and machines with dual wheels and it on, running on the silage clamps and that, and compress it down, compact that I should say. Pretty cool. Oh, you like the corn chopper, do you? Yeah, they're pretty cool, them corn choppers. They do a pretty good job. Some people in the game use grass. They mow grass to put on the silage clamp, to put on in the bunker. Some people use corn. I don't know if corn produce more chaff. I don't know. I should imagine it probably do. But I don't know if you'll notice that some people, when you watch a live stream, they use grass, they mow grass and take it with a loading wagon, or some of them actually get a forage harvester and harvest corn. I'll pick this one up this corner. There's quite a few bales on here. Sometimes what I do in the contracts, I hang on to that, keep the excess bales, and then sell them when I get a good price for them. I played a bit of Farm Sim 15 earlier. That's amazing how the game has changed, and the controls now. Even in FS15 we got dust coming out of the machines, and the machines get dirty. Because I couldn't remember, because I haven't played it for so long, FS15, but the machines, they still get fairly dusty and that. But I think that's a scripted mod, but I wish we could have that mod what they got on PC, where when you're spreading lime, your tyres and that get lime all on them. I think they're planning on that in another game. So I suppose that'll be FS24. Yeah, I like that with a lime. I think sometimes when you see it, people on PC using it, that's a bit extreme. How much lime actually is. But they've got that dust mod as well, ain't they? Which produce more dust. But obviously with a year, like we had this year, oh, your PC you get more choice, don't you? More mods. Perhaps I'll get a PC one day. That's mainly the cost, really. They're so expensive to, especially what went on in the world, try to get parts and that. And I wouldn't know where to start building one. But I wouldn't want to use, you know, I wouldn't want to use like 25 metre, 50 metre headers or nothing like that. I'd still want to play fairly realistic. I'll pick that other bale up first. It's all plug and play at base. Because I suppose if you had a laptop you'd have to have a small screen. Because I've got a 43-inch TV, you see, in the corner of the room. What I'm in. What I game on. Because I don't know how wide screen is on a laptop, 17-inch, something like that. I know if the motherboards and that go wrong, and you have to update them fairly regular. Oh, we got a tower PC and a, oh nice, 224-inch monitors. That's cool. Oh yeah, so do you have one to read your chat and that on, do you, base? One monitor game on and one to read your chat and stuff. Oh, your tower PC, nice. Yeah, how I do it is I have the chat on my phone and not on the TV. Because otherwise by playing view the screen is smaller. So I don't mind doing it from my phone. That's no problem. It didn't take that long to wrap these bales. Yeah, hopefully I'll get a PS5 eventually, so I like my PlayStations. I've had a PlayStation since I had a PlayStation 1. I even had a PlayStation original. I think my brother, he's still got one, PlayStation original. And I had a PS2, PS3, PS4. Then I've got this, the PS4 Pro, this one. But it's definitely that's a bit smoother on my son's PS5. It ran a bit smoother. You got realistic beacons as well. Yeah, PS3 was a good console. That's pretty good, PS3. They're all pretty good. I've got an Xbox. I've got an Xbox S. I got because I traded a console in at the game store, but I've got a hardwire because I've got this hardwired, so I've got to put another hardwire in. I've just got it on running off the Wi-Fi at the moment, which isn't too good. But I do like the PlayStation controllers better. They're a bit more smaller, not so bulky. But anyway, that's where I'm gonna end the stream tonight. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. Thanks for stopping by again. And enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks so much for your support and for watching, guys. Bye for now.